What's up, Grim
You're
Crew?
first. You're last. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right. What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers, you want to skip ahead to the gameplay, a timestamp will be provided for you in the description box below. And as for the rest of you watching live as it happens, welcome back to the Gaming Dungeon. I am your Dungeon Master for the evening. I am the Grim Gamer. How the hell are you on this Tuesday night? And I'm excited to play something else that I've... no powdered wig. To be honest with you, I kind of forgot. I thought about it like the night that we talked about it, and I meant to look into it and got sidetracked with other crap going on that day and the whole rest of that weekend. And you know what? Yeah, negative review on Steam. Streamers not wearing powdered wig. No, I thought about it for a minute, and then I completely forgot about it until just now when you mentioned it. And I should have. I dropped the ball. Swab. I did. And I apologize for that. That took a whole... He's way to go. Yeah, I dropped the ball completely. But anyways, yeah, no powdered wig, but I am excited to be playing something else brand new to me. I've never played this. And this is another one that's not really all that old. It's a couple years old now, but we got it here on the PS5. I actually discovered this game by accident. I was looking for something on Amazon, some other game of some sort or something, and this one popped up, and I was like, well, what is that? And so I looked into it a little bit, and I watched a gameplay trailer, a story trailer, and I'm like, you know what, that seems interesting, and it wasn't like the most expensive game in the world, so I decided to pick up a copy and add it to my rotation of full-length playthroughs that I want to do. So that's why we're doing this here tonight. So as you all know, at least you should, before I jump into any game for the first time here on stream, I want to give a little bit of information that I found about the game before I get started. So I'm going to bring this up right here. And this game was released on September 8th of 2022. So again, it's not really even all that old. This was developed by a development studio called Spiders, who was founded in 2008. And they're located in Paris, France. They are also the ones that are responsible for the development of Greedfall, and apparently a Greedfall 2 has been announced somewhere or teased somewhere. But I've heard of Greedfall. I've never played that one either, but apparently they also developed this game. This was published by Nacon, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And Nacon is the parent company of Spiders, so they own the development studio. And Nacon has published games all the way back to 2002 with Cannon Spike on the Sega Dreamcast. So they've been around a while. They've published quite a few games, a lot of them like rugby games and cricket games and stuff like that. But Nacon was also responsible for publishing RoboCop Rogue City, which I also recently just picked up like yesterday. I haven't played it yet, but Suave here in the chat has done a full playthrough of it, and I like what I saw, and I've been meaning to pick it up, and finally got a chance to snag that for a decent price. But Nacon published RoboCop Rogue City. They also published this game here as well. So it was inspired by Souls-like games, which typically that would just completely, like, you know what? Nope, I want nothing to do with that. However, from watching the trailers that I mentioned earlier, it gave me Stellar Blade vibes, and I really enjoyed Stellar Blade when I played that at the end of the year last year. So if it's somewhat similar to Stellar Blade, I think I am going to enjoy it. This game takes place in an alternate version of the French Revolution that took place between May of 1789 and November of 1799. But that doesn't mean much to me, because I'll be honest, I don't know diddly jack squat about the French Revolution of that time frame. So I don't really have any knowledge of anything that actually happened during that time frame, so none of this is really going to seem like familiar to me in any way or anything like that. But it's that it takes place in an alternate, like, legit setting and time frame. I do find that kind of interesting. This game does apparently feature real life historical figures, and they appear in the game's story. And I'm gonna butcher these names, I'm gonna tell you that right now. But so some historical figures like Maximilian Robshire, I think a Jacques Necker, Alessandro Cagliostro, and King Louis XVI. And I think there's supposed to be even more that were, in that time frame of that French Revolution, but those are people that we can expect to encounter throughout this game's story. So, with that being said, that's really about all I have. There wasn't a whole lot of information I could really find on the game other than that. But I am excited to get into this. So, without further ado, let's get started. I have purchased in this corner down here, this DLC, this Cagliostro Secrets. From something that I read while purchasing it, apparently you can't access that until partway through the story, because I was kind of wondering, should I do that like towards the end of the game, or should I do that in the middle somewhere? Where does that really fall in? But I also don't know if, like, once you finish the game, if you can go back and do any more afterwards, or if it would be like it was with when I did Stellar Blade. But once the game ends, the only way to keep going is to do New Game Plus. And there is a New Game Plus option here in the main menu, but Cagliostro Secrets I would like to do as a part of this playthrough, and it looks like, according to How Long to Beat, it was only adding like another 2 hours or something like that. So when it opens up and I'm able to do it, I think I'll just do it then. It seems like that would be a good time to do it. Like they would put it specifically in a certain point in the story for a reason for it to open up. So that's just what I'm going to go with. So yeah, let's get started. New game, assist mode. I don't know. See, although Steelrising was designed to be a demanding game in standard mode, assist mode allows players to experience the game while tailoring the challenge to suit their own preferences and abilities. Please note, however, that by activating this mode, some difficulty-related trophies will not be unlocked. Oh, there's a negative review on Steam right there. Trophies disabled. I'm not one that cares about that. Everybody should know that about me by now. Will not be unlockable. Start a new game in standard mode if you wish to obtain these. Yeah, unacceptable. But again, I really don't care about that. It doesn't look like there was any kind of difficulty setting in any way. But if assist mode kind of tailors the challenge to my preferences and my abilities, I think, at least for this first playthrough, I am going to turn that on. I am not one to just continuously get my ass beat and think that's my way of a good time. It is not. So maybe at some point I'll try it, if I like the game in standard mode, but we're just gonna do this for now. Well, damage since after death retains sentence even after death. I don't know what that is. Easy cooldown disabled. Endurance regeneration speed. Well, then again, maybe I should just turn this back off. I don't really want to turn any of this on for damage reduction and that kind of thing. And these other things, I don't know what these are. I don't know what that means. And I don't know if I'll be able to change this later, however. rapid cooldowns become perfect cooldowns. Yeah, I don't know what that is. You know what? I'll just leave that off, I guess. I don't know. You can, let's see. Start a new game with the following assist options. No, you can change them at any time during the game. So, okay, I can change it later. I got you. Okay, so now, I suppose, without further ado, let's get started. If this is a little bit loud, please let me know. I had really no way to, test any of this before starting. Wow, that looks good.
Oh, pardon. Actually, I think I'm in no mood for games right now. How much longer are we to be kept here? Will we just simply watch as Paris burns from afar?
The rabble are rioting. This is the price to be paid for spoiling the masses.
You don't understand, Gabrielle. The king sent us here long before the city went up in flames. He knew what was about to transpire. I think he is somehow involved in these events.
Oh, come now, Marie. True, he can be misguided and somewhat short-tempered at times, but he's no Nero.
Then why have we been given no news for so long? Les enfants, Gabrielle. The children.
Les enfants.
They'll soon be out of harm's way. I am most certain of it. Monsieur Cléry will take good care of them. For now, at least, we are safe.
Safe? Vraiment? Where are the chateau guards?
We are still protected. The king just preferred to use a different sort of guard.
Guards? Or jailers? They won't even let us leave this room, Gabrielle.
Oh boy.
The king, he has lost his mind to grief. First our darling, Sophie. Then our beloved son. My poor sweet angel. They didn't let me say goodbye. I wasn't even allowed to see him. C'est vrai. Something inside me is crying out. Telling me he's still of this world at times. I think I hear him calling to me. I'm so afraid.
What do you fear, my queen?
Everything. Everything horrifies me. The king's wrath. His army of indefatigable automats that Monsieur de Vaucanson has built for him. The charlatans who advise him, who are now more powerful than ministers. What happened to my son? What will happen to the children that God has deigned to leave in my care?
I won't let any harm come to them. This I promise you.
But how? Do you not see that we're prisoners here?
All is not lost. You forget about the one automat that is not hostile to us. This new bodyguard of yours.
Oh, okay. We actually get to customize our character here. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I was not expecting any kind of like character customization here or anything, so that's interesting. Huh. Like bronze or gold. Let's see here. So like the box art one seems to be kind of like that, sort of. I guess we'll go with that and this, because then that kind of matches like where the neck kind of meets the head. All right, so here's our pot. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, the braid's cool. I don't mind that so much. And some of these are just odd. But it's in the 1700s. I don't know. This one here kind of actually gives me Eivor vibes from like Assassin's Creed Flaha. So maybe we'll kind of, I don't know. Or should I just go full on like powdered wig? Maybe I should go on full on powdered wig, I think. Maybe. This is the one that's on the box art. So maybe we should go that route. A full Washington. Yeah, it's almost like we need like something with the curls on the side. You know? Something like this. With a stylish little pony knob in the back. Or I can go with this here with the poof. What do you think, Suave? Poof or stylish little pony knob? I'm kind of feeling the pony knob, to be honest with you. Which one seems suave to Suave Beardson? That's interesting. It's almost steampunkish. You can see the gears and everything turning and all that. Suave, you got a preference? Nah, no preference? Okay, I think I'm going to go with the stylish little pony knob. Well, this here is also interesting. Kind of gives us some, like, gold tribal leaf stuff on... Oh, I guess it's always there. It just depends on what color you're using. Well, I think... This is... Oh, cheese speedrun at the same time. Okay, no problem. No, I think this one actually kind of goes best with the head and making sure that that's all. So I think this is what we're going to go with. I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce this right, but this is... I guess? I don't know. All right, next. Starting class. We have classes and stuff in this. So, bodyguard. Body of work. Heavy weapons. Special move is a block. I don't know if I like my special move being a block, necessarily. Projectile that can temporarily immobilize an enemy. Rely on their strength to withstand hits and deal heavy physical damage to enemies. I already like the idea of that. Durability goes up 3, so increases health and balance. And engineering up 2. Increases armor and the chance of finding loot. Okay, well, what about soldier? So heavy weapons and ranged attack. I like the idea of a ranged attack. Projectile that can knock over an enemy. Our strong fighters can wield heavy weapons to perform powerful physical attacks. So power increases physical damage and impact. And vigor increases endurance and critical damage inflicted on enemies. Well, I like things about those too. Dancer. So light weapons, special move is a block. Explode projectile that can ignite an enemy. Highly resilient and can chain attacks together in quick succession to immobilize enemies and inflict critical hits. So agility goes up and vigor goes up. Well, I like the idea of having the agility and like really fast-paced combat. That seems like it'd be fun. Or we got alchemist. I've never been one for like alchemy and all that kind of crap. So, weapon is infused with frost for a few seconds. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really feeling that one so much. Oh boy. So bodyguard, soldier. Ranged attack or block? It's damage 64, damage 74. I like that already. I don't know. Being first time I've ever played this, to rely on some strength and be able to withstand hits, deal heavy damage. Durability is up, so increases my health and balance. I kind of like all of that idea. Increase endurance and critical damage inflicted on enemies. For physical attacks. I like the idea of a ranged attack, though. Sometimes I do kind of like being somewhat stealthy and be able to, attack from afar. You know what? Oh, God, there's even more stuff. Attributes, power, durability. So the power goes up here. Health is up from the start. Physical damage 74. Defenses. Holy crap. Endurance. Durability. I don't know. I think I like the idea of more durability over power. I want to be able to try to withstand some more damage if I have to. So I guess we're going to go with bodyguard. That's how that's going to work for now. Okay, here we go.
This machine that is now somehow able to speak and understand what we say to it. C'est terrifiant.
Would be terrifying, ain't gonna lie.
Yes, but it is loyal to you. That's all that matters. If it managed to escape the chateau, it could be your eyes and ears in Paris.
Alright. I gotta try to keep these characters straight,
and
so...
if, perchance, the other automats were to go after it?
You won't attempt anything foolish. I cannot lose you, Gabrielle.
Mary Antoinette.
Not now.
So Mary Antoinette is the queen.
Aegis?
Aegis.
Madame.
The king must be stopped.
The very kingdom is at stake.
Go and find Vaucanson at his workshop, Ni les Invalides.
Les
He
Invalides.
holds the secret to these tireless automats. And perhaps he will know something about the death of my son.
How am I to leave the chateau grounds, Madame?
Go to the riverbank, at the far side of the grounds. From there you can take a boat to Paris.
Visually,
You wanted to
this
find
does look good.
Vaucanson? Vraiment? What if he is the one who is responsible for this unrest?
What Vaucanson has done, ma chère, only Vaucanson can undo.
Vaucanson. Okay. Alright. Queen's drawing room. Reach the banks of in memory of... Okay. Move. Turn the camera. Alright. So, being that the development studio that made this is in Paris, France, obviously, I've never been to Paris. I don't ever intend on ever going to Paris. So I have no idea if this is going to be any kind of accurate representation of Paris in 1789 to 99. But I would imagine if any studio was going to do Paris, France, even somewhat correctly from any time frame, it'd be a development studio in Paris, France. So I'm interested to see like what Paris actually looks like. All right, so here is our inventory. It's already equipped. So, okay, all of this adds even more stuff. So, balance, flame resistance. When Aegis is appointed as the Queen's bodyguard, she was given the ceremonial dress worn by pages in the Queen's household. Okay. We've got trousers. We got boots. This is our shield. The scrolls unfurl to form... Okay. I have... Oh, I see it in her hand now. So, alright. So that's supposedly weapon A. Okay. Now, inventory. We've got... petrification grenades. Unlike other weapons of this class, this grenade is not intended to do damage, but rather immobilize enemies. There's a light so bright and a blast so deafening that it's a stun grenade, essentially. Oil. The day Aegis is assigned to the Queen as a bodyguard, she was given this metal receptacle containing a precious restorative oil. Now powered by unlimited energy, she can now use it to repair damage received in battle. This refills automatically when a Vestal has been activated. Disassembly token. This token allows Aegis to return to the last Vestal or carriage she visited. It is reusable, however, all anima essence is lost with each use. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that, but I still don't know what that is. So that's quick access belt. We have quest items here. We have materials there. We've got different modules, so different sockets and slots that we can put different stuff. Grade 1 efficient ventilation module. Slightly reduces the internal damage. Frost damage caused by rapid cooling. Okay, I suppose. Here's my journal. This must be, yep, my quest log and all of that. So, the king had them confined. Paris from afar. So this actually just goes over a lot of the dialogue we just heard. To leave St. Cloud Estate, Aegis must reach the banks and find the boat. Yeah. And then we have a side quest already started, and this is about the Queen's son. It is evident that the Queen harbored dark suspicions. She begged Aegis to discover the truth behind the tragedy that had befallen the royal family some 20 days earlier. So it's not even been a month since the death of her son. So, okay. Monsieur de Vasson worked closely with the king. As such, he could have been privy to confidential information about the death of his son. Okay. Echoes, whatever that is, nothing. We have notes. We have a codex. So, places and characters. So, this is our character here. Extremely sophisticated automat who was designed to be the Queen's bodyguard by King Louis XVI. There's a reason to believe that this new type of machine possesses a form of free will. Unlike its fellow creations, it can speak and adapt its behavior to unexpected situations. Vachon never mentioned its existence, so no one knows exactly how this feat was accomplished. So that's interesting. Oh, so that's Vachon. Yeah, that is a lot of information about Vachon. I'm not going to read all of that. Here's the king, the Clockwork King, as he is apparently known. Okay. That would probably give me a lot of backstory, but again, this is a lot to read. And I'm not doing all that. So Marie Antoinette, that's the queen. Charlotte. So the royal children. And Charles IV. Their surviving daughter and son of the royal couple. The boy, heir apparent to the French crown since the death of his brother, is commonly called Petit Dauphin. I don't know. I don't know. In the care of their governess, Gabrielle, they lead a carefree life of children of their rank. And then this is Gabrielle, the queen's favorite. So, for 14 years, held the coveted position of the queen's favorite. Okay. Entirely devoted to the queen's cause. She, like the queen, has been the object of slanderous... alright. And then places. Chateau. Was acquired by the king in 1784 and is the queen's refuge. Summers there with her children and closes... I'm going to say, for the past 2 years, the king has exhausted almost the king's resources to make automats. The building and the estate have been poorly maintained. On the 24th June 1789, the garrison of Swiss Guards was replaced by automat soldiers. Okay, here's our guide. We actually haven't even got into any of like the tutorial yet, so that's going to show us a bunch of this stuff. Anyhow, map of Paris. Holy crap. So, oh, okay. So here's main quest, characters. That's all it's going to show me for now. I can't zoom in or anything, so... but maybe as I go along, I might be able to zoom in on different areas or something, perhaps. So the year must be right towards the beginning of this French Revolution because the map says 1789. So here's our statistics. This is we're level 5 to start with. So this, I'm guessing, is where we're going to level up and all of that good stuff. So okay, let's get started. Lock on, switch target, dodge, light attack, heavy attack. Hold to charge a heavy attack. Well, how do I use my block exactly? Ooh! Quick access belt. You can assign consumables to the quick access belt so that you can use them at any time. Go to the inventory, assign the oil barrette to the belt. Okay. And... okay, so here's our quick access belt, so we'll put that there. Now is using consumables. Okay, that's that button. But how... wait. But that's one of my attack buttons, though. So is that not an attack? No, that's still an attack. Oh, see? I don't like that. I just used my last consumable already. So... oh, where did it go? Well, I'll put that there. No, that's square now also. Hold on. Options. Control. Game controls. Here we go. So these are my attacks. Let me RAM. Yeah, see, my quick item is also the same button. And I don't like that. So, which one am I not using? I'm sorry. This I changed some of this earlier before I even started because the way they had some of this control setup was wonky, and I didn't realize that that was still going to be a thing. So, am I using... R1 for anything. R1 is just next tab in the menu slot. So in the game, I'm not using R1 for anything. So let me do that. And then cycle my quick items. So let me do that. And then I guess let me also put this here. No. Let me switch those. So that way, yeah, here's how we cycle through them. And I use R1 to use it now. Okay. Alright, yeah, I wish I wouldn't have used that last thing, though. So that's unfortunate. Now I don't have anything to heal myself with now. Just go around breaking the queen's stuff. Jump. I can grip ledges within reach. Oh, here. Okay. So there's my sprint. Each weapon has an attack or defensive special move. To move. Oh, that's my shield. I see. Overheating and rapid cooling. Actions consume endurance, which Aegis runs out of endurance. Her gears overheat and she can no longer perform the following actions: attack, jump, dodge, sprint. Alright, so when you're overheating, you can trigger rapid cooling, L2, which can instantly restore an amount of endurance depending on your timing. However, this inflicts a certain amount of frost damage, as shown in the following gauge. Using it too soon after overheating will prolong the overheating. What? Okay. Okay. So then there's the frost thing. Okay, so that's something I'm going to have to keep track of. I also don't like necessarily my block being R2. So special move. Let's change that to, whoops. Special move. Let's change that to L2. And then my cooling to R2. I guess we'll go that route. Yeah, it definitely is giving me a little bit of Stellar Blade-ish vibes. But what's interesting is, because even in Stellar Blade, right, they were also, like, machines. You know, Eve and Lily and all those were also machines. But these are definitely more machine-like. And even in just that two enemies that I've taken out, they feel a lot more robot-like. And then you can hear it with the gears turning and the the clunking of the metal and all that stuff. So it gives me Stellar Blade vibes, but it also does feel a lot more robotic, which is interesting there's something over there that I can't get to. And so that it kind of has a little bit of an interesting feel to it, too. Wow. Okay. I'm about to die already. Okay, immobilization. His light weapons are able to inflict immobilization gauge. Gauge is filled. The enemy area is temporarily immobilized, leaving them open to a critical hit. Square or triangle for a critical hit. Yeah, I'm dead already. Wow. Okay. Aegis is broken. Alright, so this is going to take a bit to get used to here. Oh! Okay, so that doesn't... So things don't stop when I'm in my menu. Wow. Oh, I can lock on. I haven't been locking on. That's also part of my problem. Okay. Alright, now let's put this here. So I have these back now. So yeah, to have a death already, this is going swell. Sprinting also affects the endurance, which I would still need to cool down then. Okay. Okay, that whole cooldown meter thing is going to be... I don't remember that little glowing thing right there being there earlier. Whatever that is. Ooh. Okay, that's neat. Pick up. Essence of a lesser spirit. Essence gained. Yeah, it still hasn't explained to me what that is yet. Oh, now we got 2 enemies. Cool. Break you. Knock you down and get that other shot in. Okay. Pick that up. Alchemical capsule. And another capsule, whatever those are. Okay. I'm going to have to remember that unlike Eve and Stellar Blade, I can't just sprint to my heart's content because it's going to use up the... I'll end up overheating if I do. So that's other things I'm going to have to keep track of. There's something here? I thought there was something that was glowing there. Apparently not. A rusty key. something else over here. Essence of a lesser spirit. Whatever those things are. All right here. This artificial alchemical essence in the form of a balm prevents a tiny amount of anima essence. The work of a dark necromancer, these spirit essences provide the automats they are administered to with the obscure and unknown energy drawn from the souls of the deceased. Single use. Again, I don't really know what that's for, though, so I guess I'm just going to ignore that for now. Hell, I don't know. Quest items, rusted key, journal, codex. So here's the dextral prototypes. Due to the need to procure a large number of soldiers quickly, prototypes have not received the same treatment as their more sophisticated counterparts. These machines of hair are flawed due to the rush design. Okay. And a sinistral prototype holds a weapon in his left hand. Produce large number of these quickly. Prototypes and not receive the okay, about the same thing. Okay. Alright. So here's my key. New area, the gardens. Alright, we are moving along now. I want a different weapon besides this hammer. This thing takes way too long to swing. And I was afraid that that was going to happen, too. Oh, I can break those. Oh, there's another one of those. Oh. Okay. Can do nothing with the fountain. What about these things? Can I break these? I cannot. Okay. Boxes are not breakable. Negative review on Steam. Activating Vestals. Creates a checkpoint where Aegis will be repaired if she breaks. Okay, so, alright. Here I can upgrade attributes by spending the anima essence, so that's what that's for. I can upgrade my equipment by spending materials and obtain equipment like outfits, weapons, consumables by spending the essence also. So I have to spend my essence on either weapons and equipment or on my attributes. Not sure how I feel about that. Having to share those two things. Oh, neat. Alright, well, let's check this out here. Well, that's a really neat thing, though. The chair comes up, you sits down, it's like another machine's working on her. That's kind of a neat thing. Power goes up, durability. I need 1,000 to upgrade that. I actually need 1,000 for all of these. So none of that's happening right now. Keys. I have no keys. Weapons. The body of work. I need 1,500 and a bronze ingot. So we're not upgrading that either. And then there's this. And I need other resources to upgrade these. So the number of doses and the amount of health that it restores. So, okay. Yeah, so we're not upgrading squat at the moment, but this is a lot more in depth than I thought it was going to be. Oh, this is even more stuff. Okay. Oh, no, I can just change things here. This is just my inventory. I see. Oh, and then I can purchase other stuff here. Equipment. There's the halberd. that I could have got if I took the other thing. But I need 1,500, and I don't have that. Some modules. I have some essence for some modules. Will to Live slightly increases Igus armor balance when her health is at its lowest, and slightly increases the amount of essence taken from each fallen enemy. I like the idea that if I get that early, if I just get more as I go, that might not be bad to have right from the start. Oh, and then I can sell some of this stuff too. So this one slightly reduces the internal damage, frost damage, caused by rapid cooling. Okay, no, that's probably beneficial, at least until I get it down of what the hell I'm doing. These can be thrown at enemies to draw their attention. Oh boy. She missed the simplicity of the older games, doesn't it? Yeah, this, I didn't realize this one was going to be as in-depth. Oh, geez. So we got resistance vials. We've got... lightning-based weapons were the most challenging to develop. There have been several cases of automats destroying themselves in their own attacks. Act as an antidote. Okay. Ordinary oil vial repairs a small amount of non-structural damage suffered by these fluids. Essential. Explosive grenades, other capsules. Provides a tiny amount of anima essence. So can I just use these and that just adds to my essence that I already have? Well, I'm not gonna buy anything right now. But I think I am going to purchase this, and then if I can just get more essence from fallen enemies, I just think that's just going to be beneficial. So let's add... Oh, well, I can't because I don't have any module keys. Well, I still like this one better, and if I can unlock that later, I'll just put the other one back in. I'll just have to watch... doing that rapid cooldown, I guess. Alright, so... Attain a new module. You can just, yep, already figured that out. Thank you very much. Now, this. Equip that there. And... that repairs damage. And I'm not sure what that one does yet. So, alright, let's do... Is this going to just give me more essence? It does. Okay, so just use those up and... Alright. So, note to self. That's basically just free currency, basically. If that's basically the game currency. Oh, won't grab onto the ledge. Negative review on Steam. Hold on. I must be able to just come back to that at a later point, or something. Ooh, I don't know what I just did there, but that was cool. Huh. That must have been just a sneak attack, essentially, is what that must have been. So I just can't get over there yet. I probably will be able to later. I'm guessing. Whack! Another capsule. Uh-huh. Sit down, punk. There's another oil vial. Maybe I should just not expect, like, really fast-paced gameplay. I mean, again, these characters and even the enemies, they all do seem and feel just a lot more robotic. So, maybe I should just expect that. There we go. Put a little combo together there. Oh, and I didn't get to read what that said. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't get to read what that said. Slowly behind the enemies, and that's the stealth attack. The red indicator indicates that I'm hidden. Okay, so that's good to remember. Jump and a mid-air attack with triangle, so that's good to know. Capsules. While in the air for an aerial dodge. Dash forward. Okay, so that's a lot of extra stuff. 2 vials. That's good. Nothing really to tell me, however, in what direction I'm supposed to be going. Lesser Spirit. So that's another one of those. And essence gained. Okay. About an hour in, I think I'm starting to get a handle on some of the stuff. Alright, deal with you one at a time here. Damn it! Oh, I'm overheating. Damn it! Okay, there's that. That. Oh, here's some explosive grenades, which is not what I currently have equipped. So we got some explosive grenades. That's nice. And I guess we'll just add these here for now. And it looks like there's a chest over here. So what do we got here? Oh, I have a hat! I have a hat. Oh, look at that fancy hat. Once reserved for gentlemen. This tricorn is now only worn by ladies of the highest aristocracy. Construction materials used to make them. If it's exclusive use, increases her mobility and protect her from ordinary attacks. So it adds to my balance, adds to my armor. Well, then why not wear it, I suppose? Why not? Alright, so there's my vials. I also don't know what the little blue dots are that says 23. I don't know what that is. Module keys, alchemy. Finding one's way. You have to acquire a compass. You can assign the compass to the quick access belt so that you can use it at any time to see the way to your destination. I don't have a compass, so therefore... Oh, I have just acquired a compass. I did not see that. In the quick access belt? Where? I don't think I have that. Maybe I'm going to get it here in a minute. And this is just something in the journal that hasn't actually popped up yet. When in a grapple point is in range, launch grapple. An enemy. Okay. Some of that I still think I just haven't gotten to yet. It's where I came from. So here's where it would actually teach me the stealth attack. Which didn't matter anyway. Oh, that's a slow regeneration to health, that kind of thing. Okay. Oh, hold on. Examine. You need a tool to break this. Okay. Well, I guess let's look for a tool to break that. Yeah, I like how it told me about stealth attacks, but then I didn't actually get to do one there. Because probably the water made too much noise. Oh, there's another one of you. No, okay. Down! Down, boy! Right, there's another vial. Oh, soldier, that's, been obliterated, apparently. There you go. We got another chest over here. Wooden one this time. Grade 1 longevity module. Slightly increases your health. Well, I like that idea. Not by much, but I'll always take extra health and, you know, before anything else. These I can just throw at people and enemies and to draw attention. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll always take a little bit more health. Can never go wrong with more health. Use that there. Another oil vial.
The Swiss Guard, killed by the automats that replaced them.
Oh. Oh, yeah. No, the automats did not play around with these guys. A bloody note. Capitan de Gros. Confirms that no command was given to replace our company with a detachment of automats. I therefore urge you until further notice to keep your distance from these machines and to inform me of any signs of hostility. Do not engage unless Her Majesty the Queen is in danger. Reinforcements are en route. Well, apparently that did not matter. Yeah, I already know about that. Defeat the... okay, there's an automat here that has to be defeated first. Oh, yep. Hey, man. Ow. Oh, you have some reach on you. Oh, and you can just do that too. That's... what the hell? Nope, and I'm about to die. Cool. Again. Sweet! Now all the way back to the following... yeah, to that checkpoint. That's fantastic. And so I lose all of the essence. Wow, that sucks. Okay. Do I have the other things? My modules that I got and everything? Yeah, I get to at least keep that stuff. Well, that sucks. So I either have to use the essence or lose it. That is lame. Now, which way did I go? Gotcha. Actually, if I don't use those, maybe I'll be able to hang on to those and claim them right before I want to use that stuff. Maybe that's how that should work. Alright, I already got that stuff. Okay. Oh, there's another one of you I didn't see. May have to adjust some of these settings. I don't feel like I'm gonna get very far like this. Not gonna lie. Bam! Try to get that down a little bit better. That'll help. Oh, you already see me too? Nope, apparently not. Whack! Alright, let's try this boss fight again. Oh, whatever, dude. Wow. Okay. So, apparently since I can do this, because I'm not, no. That's insane. Yeah, no, that's fine. Keep my essence after death? Yes, I hate the fact that I just lose that. Now that I know what this cooling is, yep, let's keep that. Reduction. Let's go with 50%. So maybe instead of just 2 hits, I might be able to do something. We'll go that route. The endurance regeneration speed, I guess that's fine the way that it is. But I'm never going to get anywhere like that. That's just not going to happen. And I hate the idea of losing my essence every time I die. That's just dumb. Like, I've already collected it. Why am I losing it if I'm dying? Oh, you don't see me. Cool. Whack. Oh, you already see me, don't you? Yep. Yeah, going from tin head to this is a huge adjustment. No joke. Oh, and I'm overheating. God damn it. There. I also got to remember to use this dodge more. I just want to block and attack, but it's like, I'm sure dodging is a huge part of what I need to be doing right now. Well, now I am just going to use that, because if I'm going to be able to keep it... Oh. Oh, damn it. I'm trying to rush this now, is part of my problem. Well, that was neat. Okay. That's that. Next, I am going to adjust that so that those two healing items are right next to each other. I like that idea better. Okay. Let's try this again. And whack! At least that roll has a little bit of distance to it. Figured I'd have to be right up on him, and that's not necessarily the case. So that's nice. See, now I can't see. Oh. Oh, I have no endurance left. Get out of here. Got no stamina left. Module key. Several slots for modules that are stats and alter behavior of certain mechanics. Go upgrades and yeah. Yeah, at least use all of my damn... Oh, and there's all my essence that I lost before. So that's cool that that's a thing. I can at least recover some of what I lost. That's good, I suppose. Yeah, I need a weapon that's gonna be faster. Because this one takes way too damn long to swing and to do anything. There we go. There's one of these. At least give me some of my health back. Which was stupid because as soon as I use this, I think it does heal me. So, note to self that that's a thing. Okay. Oh, I need 3 keys to upgrade that. Oh, 1 to unlock, though. Let's unlock that. I feel like I need some agility, man. Weapons. Let's, 74. But this was just much faster. Possibly. And I can also shield with this, too. Slow, powerful range shots. Yep, I'm gonna buy that. Because... I want to try a different weapon. Because that one's just too damn slow. Alright, that was purchased. Let's go back here. So... I need ingots for these that I don't even have. So... Guess also upgrade the agility. Because I want to be able to move a bit faster. So... Yeah, that seems much faster. Okay. I like that idea. But I have... Is there a way for me to just switch between weapons? Hold for a charged heavy attack, which I didn't know I could do. Because I have a weapon A and a weapon B, so... That's my modules. Mobilization. So... doesn't seem like I can use that I can just switch back and... Oh, I can. It's the up button. And I can just switch weapons. Okay. That's neat. Alright, I'm going to try these. They don't do as much damage, but... That's okay. If I can move a little faster. Okay, I like the fact that that moves faster. I like that quite a bit, actually. That hammer is just too damn slow. Yeah, I like that much better. Well, I might not have to break that, right? Because I gotta... Wait, no, I don't have that key. So what do I need to break that, then? I didn't see a tool. I didn't find a tool to break that. So what else am I missing? Ha! Wow. I'm not seeing a tool to be able to break anything. Oh, looks like I probably just have to go up here. Okay. Oh, that's not one I can open, but I can open this one. Okay. $17.89 shield musket. Acquired a new weapon. Buy a free weapon slot. Is that a freaking musket? Yeah, it's a freaking musket. So, this has a shield. Okay. Oh, okay, so a hand cannon. Acquired a hand cannon. It's like her enemy's weapons. Aegis, can damage, frost, flame, whatever. And she uses the capsules for such an attack. Damage fills a gauge which, when full, triggers an affliction. Which lasts until it's depleted. So, these can stop the electrocution by using insulation elixir. Okay. So all right. Guess let me try this maybe for a second. I don't know. Okay, that was a neat trick. Yeah, just freeze it and then just go ham with the attacks. I like that. I want to know what was through that rock wall, though, because I couldn't get through there. I don't know what tool it was talking about to be able to get through there. Here's the lantern. Oh, that was not as ranged of attack as I thought it would be. Okay. So those little capsules, that's the little blue dots on the side. So that's what that is. Okay. Alright, what is this? Oh, we got new stuff. We got a new hat. Oh, that fancy hat. Armor and let's see here. Balance will drop. Flame resistance drops. But my endurance goes up. Strengthens the armor. Oh, yeah, for sure. Plus 34 in my armor. Yeah. And then, here's a new thing. This one also goes up in endurance. So, additional 5 armor. Looks a little goofy, but we'll go with it. Hello? Hello? Get out of here, punk. Alright, I'm liking that combination right now. That combination is at least allowing me to do something. Okay. I still don't have a compass to tell me where the hell I'm supposed to be going. I'll use one of those, get that health back up. Oh, I was hoping it didn't see me, but that's fine. Oh boy, that was no good. Oh, okay. Whoops. What do we got here? Nemesis claws. Oh, I finally found my compass. And what the hell is a nemesis claw? Oh, it's another weapon. Ooh, that's got a counterattack. Any parry that is timed just right reverses the effects of the enemy's attack and deals physical damage. I like that idea. Doesn't do as much damage as the armored fans, though. Well, let's just keep with what I got for now, because that seems to be working, at least for the time being. And then here's the compass. Let's put that here for now. And that doesn't matter anymore, because I turned that off. So that would return me to my last Vestal or carriage. So that's nice. Alright, so compass.
The riverbank is just beyond this wood.
Well, that... Oh, over there. Okay. So yeah, that gives me something, but the second I change it back to any of my other items, that's gone. So, it's better than nothing? Hold on, I think I can climb this. Wait a minute. Yeah. Is there a purpose to climbing this? However. Well, she won't grab the rope, so that's not a thing. There is something here, though. Call to workers. In the name of the nation, our honor demands that we stop our work. The king threatens to send his foreign regiments to the capital. Shall we continue to build a vain lantern while our brothers are slaughtered 4 leagues from St. Cloud? The time has come to put our tools and take up arms. To Paris! Equality or death. Freedom will recognize its own. Okay. Now, let me... Alright, she won't grab that. It does look like another platform here, though. And what is that? Is that something that I can do something with? What the heck? Okay. Ha! It looks like I could do something there. Wait. It's not telling me anything. There's something about Bishop's Hook. Grapple point in range. L1 in square. Apparently that is not in reach. So apparently that's nothing right now. So I'm wondering if at some point I do just return here, return to the Queen, and I'll have different abilities then, and I might be able to do something with it then. Potentially. Alright, there's this gate here, and I have some kind of key. Nope, that's just blocked. So I can't get there yet either. Oh, I thought I had a key. That unlocked that other I'm getting my stuff mixed up. That unlocked one of the modules, which I didn't put something in here. Yep, give me that one. That gives me more of that essence crap. Alright, moving on, I guess. Woo! The forest. And here's another one of these, so yep, let's activate that. That should be an autosave. Just by activating that. Yep, I can't upgrade any of this. Because I don't have any ingots. I still haven't seen any ingots yet. I'll read that here in just a moment here. Give me just a second. I can pay... Wait a minute. I can purchase these, yet this just gives me essence. So why would I do that exactly? I'm not quite understanding that. And it looks like I'm going to buy... give me 2 of those. Equipment. Yeah, that's 1,500 to upgrade. Slowest materials, none of that. I can just sell the compass. I'm not sure why I would do that. These capsules I think I need. Wow. Okay, I might as well just hang on to them because why not? I can sell these weapons though if I'm not going to use them, and I can sell other things that I'm not going to use either. I figure I would just collect these, but they're more or less just armor stuff that I can just get rid of at will. If I go a little bit longer and I never use this hammer again because of how slow it is, I may sell that. Okay, let's get out of here. So, almost 2 hours in, how am I liking it so far? I do want to say that it's a little too early to tell. There's certain things about it I don't like, and part of that is how there's a lot. There's just a lot of stuff here. And for me, that's just a lot to keep up on. And maybe I'll get it a little bit more as I go, but it's a lot at once to try to just to figure out and keep track of and everything else. I didn't like the fact that I already had to turn on that like assist mode, but I'm not good with my reaction time. I can't react that quickly, and not having the mechanics and stuff figured out yet, the game was just gonna straight up kick my ass. So it's, you know, and again, I've said at the beginning, that's not, I'm not about that. If that's what's happening, and there was not like a mode for me to change or something to do to try to get into this a little bit, if that wasn't an option, I may have already shut it off because I would have already been hating this. I like the character models, the idea of the machines. I'm liking the visuals. It's, I think, a very good-looking game. And I haven't even really got very far yet, mind you. I still don't even think I'm technically even through. Yeah, I'm not even through, like, this tutorial level yet. So we haven't got to Paris or none of that stuff. So it's a little early to tell yet. This has me feeling similar to I think I'm going to compare this to Stellar Blade a lot, because that's the reason I bought it, is because it gave me Stellar Blade vibes. And I at first, in the first part of my playthrough, and maybe even part or all of the second part of that playthrough, I wasn't feeling it. But by the end, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm kind of there right now with this one. I'm not feeling it yet. But if I give it some time, I might be able to get there. So, we'll see. We'll see as we keep going. Are you looking at me or away from me? You were looking away from me. Switch. Nice. Got a flame grenade. Well, let's switch the flame grenade out with that one, I guess, for now. And I'm going to have to do some exploring here in this game as well, because, again, I don't want to miss things. Because if I can come across, you know, more armor and more weapons and that sort of thing, that could be very beneficial to me. I'm not going to want to miss those things. So, oh, I got a module key. That's nice. That's good. Alright, we're starting to see some other buildings and stuff there now. I think I'm going to go up here and go back to this thing and use... Well, I thought I was going to use that module key, because I do have one more module that I'm not currently using. And to be able to use all of them right now would be kind of beneficial. I don't know what an upgrade for the modules would be exactly, unless it just makes your modules do better, you know, better things or what, or if, see, like this one, this is a level 1, or unless I get a level 2 module and I can't use it because the slot is only level 1. That could be a thing too, I suppose. So there's the ventilation one, so reduces the internal damage. So, that's good. Alright, looks like we got a couple enemies here. Oh, nope, you already saw me. Whoa, buddy. Oh, wow. Woo! Well, almost got there. There's a couple more vials and stuff, though. That's good. I gotta upgrade and find the stuff to upgrade the... Oh, there's one piece right there. Increase the number of dosage, and then the sublimeter would increase how much health is restored. So let's go back. once again, backtrack for a moment and use that now because I want to upgrade that as much and as fast as possible because these other things that they take time for the healing to take effect. So I have 3 doses for this now instead of just 2. So that's nice. Like that. Okay. Oh, but every time I use that thing... the enemies come back. And that basically is like a Stellar Blade thing, because also in Stellar Blade, when you use the supply camps, the enemies came back. So that's something else I'm going to have to remember. Yep, these ones are back here now too. And I just had hard enough time with these a second ago. Oh, damn it. Okay, the dodging, I'm going to have to use that a lot more often. I'm going to have to rely on the dodging a lot more than I thought I would. Can I do anything with this? I don't think so. This looks like it's just a thing that's here. Alright, compass over there. So there's other things to explore this way. That's blocked, so I can't get in there right now. What the hell are those things? And they're playing a little tune. There's another elixir. Again, I think that's where I need to go. So let's check this here out over yonder. Bring it, sucker. You're not going to let me use that, are you? Whack! Alright, so that weapon actually does that frost damage regardless if I'm using that heavy attack or not. So I don't necessarily have to... Whoa! So yeah, now you're frozen. Okay. Alright. Gotcha. Alright. Grab this, whatever this is. Falchion and Saber? That's another weapon. Ooh, neat. Special move, the Blade Tornado. In a sword combination can perform a spinning attack that delivers a flurry of hits. I like that idea. I don't like the fact that the shield is a special move, though. I hate that idea. Does more damage than the fans. No. Yeah, by 1 or 2. I think I'm still just going to keep what I got for now. I would like to upgrade the ones that I have at some point, and maybe that would help even more. But at some point, I may need to try some of these other weapons. Some of them actually might do better for me than what I am currently using. Some lesser spirit. Okay. But yes, like, you know, to figure out, like, what style, you know, combat style I really want to do and use, potentially. Nothing up there for me? Okay. I need a tool to break this too? What tool? I guess it don't matter. I can just climb up right there. Alright. So, the pier. Now, I did look up a level list. And I only looked up as far as the main quest, quests, just the main storyline quests. That in the Queen's drawing room, if that's the one that I just finished. Did I finish it or did it just update? Nope. Just updated. That's still just the first quest. Oh, this. Strengthens the... yeah, I don't... Oh, for lightning effects. That's what that's for. Oh, here we go. Here's a new cutscene.
This boat will take me to Paris.
You sure? I wanted to explore this pier here a little bit, though. Oh, looks like I might get my chance. Oh, lightning effects. Wonderful. Alright. It doesn't look like he's got a projectile, so maybe we just stick and move here with this guy. Frozen. Ooh, okay. There's an electric shock. Yep, get away from that. Oh, no capsules? Crap. Alright, so that's so much for that. And down he goes. Grade 2 stable charging module and a module key. That's nice. Yeah, but I can't use it because it's level 2 and my slots are not a level 2. But this increases my balance during charged attacks. So, note to self, that's something that I can mess with later. And if I don't have any... capsules, I can't use that. That sucks. We'll see if we can find some here quick. Nothing. Nothing. Essence.
This boat will take me to Paris.
I know that, Aegis, but... Aegis. But I'm looking for things at the moment. That I'm having no luck finding anything. Wow. Alright. That's blocked. Okay, well, I guess I'm just not going to be able to use my musket for a while. That sucks. Travel to Paris. Master the machine. So that is the end of the first quest. After all that time. Holy crap. Yeah, I would imagine I'd end up going back there once we figure out, like, you know, what happened to the Queen's son and all that, and be able to come back and be able to explore a little bit more of the grounds and stuff, perhaps. As far as the main quest line goes, I think there's only 8 or 9. What did I have here? There's 9. So I would have 8 more for the main quest line to go. This was going to take me a little while. I kind of had that feeling already. Just because... how long to beat? Had it at like 15 or 16 hours. That's just the main quest line. But I figure with, you know, deaths, exploring a little bit, it's going to take me a bit longer than that. Here's my map. So here's where I am now. Okay, that's not really much of a map. I kind of hate that as a map, to be honest. So I do have to go that way. So I can go over here, there's something glowing, and I want it. I don't know what'll happen if I land in water. Something tells me I don't want to try it. Frost grenades. Never mind. Instantaneous death. Well, at least it started me back out there. That's at least something. I was like, I haven't seen another one of those things yet. to, you know, after that boss fight and whatnot, I was about to be upset. I already got that. So what's up here? Anything? Can I go up and check this out or not? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So that's going to be the next thing. Figuring out what I can do, what I can get away with. Not that, obviously. I just made that jump a second ago, though. Can we do that again? Please. There appears to be no way to get to that rock, so I don't know if there's anything over there I could get or not. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, negative review on Steam. Like, then again, that actually does kind of make sense. Like, it's a giant, it's a metal, you know, robot, and the fact that it winds up in the water, yeah, probably not good, you know, probably death. Okay. So this is Paris? Really? Paris looks a little on the rundown side. Another frost grenade. Well, there's another one of those. Yep, give me that. This, I'm assuming, is just blocked. Yep, so can't go that way. Alright, we actually have some currency now, so see if we can upgrade one of these weapons here, maybe. Oh, I can actually upgrade this stuff too, though. Critical hit multiplier and endurance. I would like to get the endurance up. That would be kind of nice. Health. I always like having more health. Yep. Do that one. Oh, and now they all cost more every time I do that. Well, that sucks. And I still don't have any ingots either, though. Well, hold on. Can I buy ingots in here somewhere, maybe? Is that a thing? Materials. There's another module key. Armor. Oh, okay. Grade 1 endurance. Increases the endurance. Yeah, no, I want that. Frosted fans. Body of work. I already have that one. Why would I purchase that again? Oh, okay. Other clothing and stuff. Look. I sell myself wearing clothes like those. I'd have to kick my own ass. Who gets the reference? I know Schwab does. That armor would go down. Balance would go up. Endurance would go down wearing that? And armor would go down. Resistances. Armor would go down. I'm, like, just completely worried about the armor right now. Like, no, I just want to keep all the armor. Damage would go down with that. So, at this point... you should be. Agreed. Alright, let's upgrade... I can't, again, because I don't have the ingots. That's part of the problem. You know what? Let's maybe sell... Maybe sell those. The damage is way down. And the counterattack sounds cool, but... You need a perfect parry in order to get that. Oh, any parry that is... Oh, yeah, time just right reverses it. But this is 1,000 in currency that I could have now. So let's just get rid of that. Body of work. Yeah, I don't see me using that again. That can just go away. I might hold on to that one for now. Maybe try that one here in a minute. I need some of these. I have 4,100, so this will allow me to use my musket again. So I like how I can buy the body of work twice for reasons I'll never understand. Module key, that's 2,000 though. And I need 3 more of those keys to unlock the upgrades for the next slots. Alright, let's upgrade a little bit more of this. Give me some more power. Elemental alchemy. That gives me all my... That gives me defense to... You know, in the resistance departments. Armor goes up. Affliction multiplier. Loot for the engineering. Endurance critical hit multiplier. Let's do that one. And that's all that I can do for now with those. Okay, equipment, modules. That gives me more endurance. Yeah, let's switch that out with the endurance one. I do have a module key, though, that I can unlock that one and just use all 4. You know what? Let's just unlock the 4th one. Let's do that. And then I can just, you know... At least that way I can have one in every single slot, and then I just have to acquire more keys to just to upgrade them for these other ones. So, let's just do that. Let's see here. Way to... Vaisson's workshop. That's where I'm trying to get to. And then that should also be one of my side quests. I still don't know what the echoes are and all that crap. Okay. Yeah, I have 25, basically 25 rounds of ammo for that. I'm going to have to remember that that's a thing now and use that maybe somewhat sparingly. I got a flame grenade. I got 2 explosive grenades. Okay. I can't go that way any further. So, onward, I guess. And if this is Paris, this is pretty sad looking. Didn't see me coming, huh? That's fine. Alright, there's one more round. What the hell is that? Like an animatronic dog? Okay, so that's a thing. That's blocked. I need to be going that way. So I'm going out of my way, so I should be able to discover other things. That's my, yeah, see, like this. So lesser spirit. Yep, there we go. Yeah, we definitely want those. Be able to upgrade our shit. Oh, and now these boxes I can't break? You know, we'll talk about some negative reviews on Steam. Alright, more in there. Explosive grenade, cool. Cobblestone. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, hey, bud. Overheating! Overheating! Okay. Alright. I want that. Well, I can't go in here. A bunch of empty buildings, apparently. As long as I can try to at least keep finding those oil things to try to regenerate some health. I mean, I guess that's not all bad, but... No, cool. Really? You didn't want to block that? couple more capsules. Oh, okay. I see where I'm at now. Ah, damn it. Oh, boy. Yep, the dodge. The dodge is where it's going to have to come in. I start using that dodge a lot more, I might be able to start focusing on some weapons that don't necessarily have to use the shield mechanic.
Drink, pas pitié. We don't have a drop of water left.
Well, hold on. A bronze ingot! I finally got an ingot. That means that should be a weapon upgrade. Speak to farmer? I don't know. The wells are dry. Why is this not voice acted? Want us to die. A drink, for the love of God. A drink. I don't know what to tell you on that one, y'all. Unless that's just a little conversation thing, because I didn't, like, start a quest for me or anything. But we finally got an ingot. Come on, get it, go. Aw, damn it. Yep, still that way. I'm still going the wrong direction. Wow, that's, okay. So we're just still exploring. Just exploring. What the hell are you? Oh, boy. Wow. I needed you to dodge right there, Aegis. Whoa. Ah! What the Just fucking die. Had enough of your nonsense already. Ugh! Okay. No goodies to be found here in the graveyard, apparently. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, wow. That's just horrible. Oh, yeah, Grand Common. A flame grenade. Well, sure, I'll take it, I guess. Oh, another one of you? Oh, damn it. Ooh, nope, want to avoid that. Capsule. And another chest. Cool. What do we got? Anything good? Fire chain and another bronze ingot. Whoops. The fire chain. Physical damage, that goes up a bit. Invocation of fire. When the chain weapon is placed in contact with the ground, Aegis summons an inferno that engulfs the weapon and enables fire attacks. Oh? May have to try that. That sounds awesome. Ooh, that seems like that could be a fun weapon. That seems like it could be a fun weapon. But now I gotta remember I don't have a shield anymore, though, with this weapon. Ooh. Still like it, though. Yeah, that one... This weapon could be fun. I think. Alright, where the hell am I? Oh, okay, this is another thing that was blocked earlier. Alright, but now that I'm back here... Oh, look at you.
I will only be able to locate Monsieur de Vaucanson's workshop from an elevated position.
Okay. Alright, now that I was able to go through there now, though. So, let's use this, and I can upgrade some weapons. I like this fire chain. I like this tier, though, still, too. So this will increase the damage, the impact, mobilization, special move, how much that'll actually cost, the impact. I got 2 bronze ingots. Let's do the fire chain. And let's do the armored fans. Now I need cast iron ones to go to the next levels on those. And that just cost all of my essence. So I can't even do any other upgrades there. That kind of sucks. Yeah, and now the enemies have come back, so that's, yeah, that's a thing. Alright, I got a little bit longer to go here. I like this fire chain because it's got a little bit of range, too. Maybe try to keep from getting, you know, directly in harm's way. I'll go that way to find that. And I'm almost to this other main objective. So was there a way to get... No, because this is blocked. That's right. So I'm actually going to have to circle... Looks like all the way around. That's what's going to have to happen there. So... Alright. Oh, look at you up here. Oh yeah, look at you up here. I was trying to deal with one of you, not both of you. Damn, man. Say no, dodge. I guess. And I have no damn... Holy crap, man. Fuck. Frickin' dodge, will you? Holy hell! Yeah, now I have nothing to heal with at all now at this point. Like, that was ridiculous. Oh, I got a Valiant Spirit one now. I'll just have to remember that I have that at this point. Not that it's gonna matter. Pretty sure I'm gonna end up dying here very soon. Oh, right here. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. Well, let me open this, and before I go through there, let me make sure I'm not missing something else. We got some new treasures. Oh, more armor. Yep, want all of that. And boots. Yep, more armor. We want that. Regardless of what it looks like at this point, I really don't care. Need all of the armor. Again, let's just make sure we're not missing something while we're here. Just in case. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, almost missed you though, didn't I? No, because this is another area that I was already at, so... Okay. I think I'm good. Would like to have some more health, though, and some way to get some health back, but is what it is, I guess, at this point. Oh, now both of those things are over there. That's fantastic. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, I'd have to spend all of my essence to return to the last checkpoint? No. No, that's stupid. I didn't think it would actually make me spend it to do that, so... Okay, fine. Guess we die. We die. Hell with it. We just gotta take things a little bit easier. Ah, there's one. It's a little bit of health back anyway. I need to not get into fights with like 3 or 4 of these machines at once. If that can be helped at all. So I need to kind of take it easy a little bit. Oh, you already see me. Go to hell.
up, everyone. Someone's coming. Oh, no, no. Another one of those evil machines.
Alright, first, I guess, let's deal with you. Alright, that's one. Or that's a couple, rather. Oh, hold on, I'll have to read that in a second. Oh, and then I got distracted! Yeah, no, that dodge is working great. Yeah, the dodge is working swell. Okay, can't get over there just yet. Where's another one of these fine checkpoints? That would be kind of nice to know. Well, I did get another note that I couldn't read. People of Paris. Louis, King of France, by the grace of God, declares that the representatives of the Third Estate gathered in an illegal assembly continued to propagate criminal ideas. It was to put an end to this unrest, and as the Estates General were dissolved. Some Persians led astray by the prescribed representatives, though it thought it right to take up arms against this just decree. Yada, yada, yada. So safety of subjects, His Majesty, His decree, the population must remain in their homes until further notice. Hereby adopted and further notice. Any person circulating the streets without authorization will be neutralized immediately. Well, damn. Anyone suspected of aiding fugitives will be imprisoned and interrogated. Enforcement of these measures and trust. Yeah. Okay. That away. I think I'm kind of getting turned around here with where I was going. Nothing here, nothing there. Think I can just jump down there? And I think my game just crashed. Nope, just kind of hung up there for a second. So I haven't really noticed any like major frame rate issues or anything like that, so. Oh, hey, man. Nope, dodge. Gotta get used to the range that this thing has and try not to run right up in their faces. Oh, and then it discovered me, because of course it did. Actually, that thing can't even reach me unless I get too close. So, note to self. Note to self! Get some distance! Holy shit! Oh, another one. That's wonderful. Wow. Oh yeah, you got a little bit more range when you do that, don't you? Wow! Alright, printed song lyrics. A tribute to Marcia de la Fayette. Okay, yeah, some song lyrics. Don't really matter to me. Can I get some health, please? That would be wonderful. A module key. That's great. I haven't seen one of them checkpoints in a good minute. Hello? Checkpoints? Ooh. Flame resistance vial? That's not helping me. Oh, well, now I'm back here where I started, so there's the checkpoint again, I suppose. That's something. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, that heals me, so that's at least my health. Holy crap. I don't have any ingots, so I can't upgrade the musket. Still feel like I just need more durability, more health, you know? But it says I have an upgrade here that I probably because of that. Give me... Yes, give me... You know what? I'm just gonna blow all my money on that. I don't care. I need some damn things to give me some health. I don't need those. Probably could sell some of that armor I'm not going to use. But I don't want to do that, so... Alright. And because I was able to use that, that at least gave me refills on that, too. I am going to go a little bit longer here. Just because I'm going to try to get to either the next checkpoint or to this guy's shop. Because if I end right there, I might kind of forget where I was and what I was doing. Ooh. So try to progress a little bit further. Another flame grenade. Oh, another one of these Mokujin looking guys. Oh, never mind. That's where I came from, and I didn't want to actually mess with him again. Excuse me. Excuse me. Piss off. Yeah, because that's where those two guys were to start with before I came here. And I have to deal with you anyway. Apparently. Wow. Well, that's gonna get old quick. Well, there goes some of my health stuff that I just went and bought. Great. Wow, look at you. Something up in the tree? What? Oh, yeah. Will you dodge when I hit the damn dodge button? That would be great. Alright, grade 2 module. That's wonderful. Can't even use them. You know, at this point, like, there's something about the combat that actually is, it's just not feeling the greatest, in all honesty. And, I don't know, I want things to be more fluent than they are, and I guess maybe I'm just trying to... I'm reacting and wanting to play the game differently, and I think I need to, like, reevaluate how I'm going about these fights and how I'm going about things, and that might be part of my problem. Dear Jacques, I have been waiting for you for over an hour and cannot wait any longer. They are fighting 60 yards from where I stand now. Stand idly by and watch my countrymen die. My pistols are loaded. Makeshift bridge we built will not hold. Okay. Let me guess. This is blocked. Indeed it is. Okay. Well, then down here we go then. I was hoping you weren't gonna notice me! got almost 60 of them capsules. I might want to change back to the musket, too. So I got my ranged weapon again, because that was actually working fairly well earlier. Explosive grenades. Wonderful. Alright, well, I'm getting close to this guy's place. Or closer, anyway. Alright. Oh, another module key. What the hell happened here? Bodies and machines just strewn about. So unlock that. There we go. Another one of these Mokujin looking motherfuckers. Again, I was hoping you didn't see me. Part of that is just timing, I guess. Just learning the patterns of these enemies. How the hell you got that kind of range? Excuse me? Pick it up. Thank you. Okay. Feel like there'd be some other kind of like special chest or something hidden in these gardens. Maybe not, I don't know, but a lot of dead people. A lot of dead people. Okay. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. Because these damn things are irritating my soul. Nope, I wanted you to dodge partway through that attack, and that doesn't seem to work. Dodge, damn you. I know there was another one of you walking around here somewhere. I heard you. There you are. And of course you already saw me. Switch weapons, will you please? Some of this seems very unresponsive. So you sit there and like hit the dodge and doesn't dodge. Unfortunately, because in some games, like, you can hit the dodge in like mid-attack or something like that, and it'll just, you know, cancel your attack and, you know, go through the dodge instead. This is not one of them. This game does not do that. So if you hit the attack button, but you see another attack coming, you basically just have to eat that, which that sucks. Trying to switch weapons, like, you hit the switch weapon button and it's not instantaneous. Like, she actually has to, like, go through the gears and, like, switch the weapon, so that kind of sucks. I want things to be faster than they're actually happening. Alright, well, here is where we were trying to get to this entire time.
Someone hid upstairs. I just need to find a way in from the outside.
Well, I was expecting to get here and, like, there'd be a cutscene or something, but... Let's open this. Got some new trousers. Ooh, yep. Even more armor, which we want. I don't even care about the other things. As long as more armor and the endurance goes up. So I'll take those. And these. More armor. Yup. I will take them. Well, I got 2 keys, so I'll be able to upgrade one of those modules here soon. Oh, almost passed something up. Letter of complaint from the workshop's laborers. What's home? Steam pump failures are continuing to interrupt the operation of the mobile walkway all too frequently. Just think of the heavy loads we have to carry upstairs on our backs. Find a key that will allow the chief engineer to come go freely around the factory. So I got a factory key, so that's nice. Repair the walkway, which I didn't really feel like doing right now. Alright, so regardless of getting up to where I'm supposed to... Oh, right there's actually one of the checkpoints right there. So here's where... Oh. Nope, now there's a full-on crash. Are you serious? Damn. Hold on. Now, where's that gonna put me now? Oh, I'm about to be upset, I think. Hold on. It actually looks like it might have autosaved just as I grabbed that note and key. Possibly. And it did. So, okay. I was like, I'm about to be extremely upset. Either way, my checkpoint is right here regardless. So I am going to do this. Yeah, oof. I was about to be upset. I was about to be upset. Still can't upgrade those. I can upgrade some of this again, though. Critical hit multiplier. Durability. I just keep wanting to pour everything into durability because I don't want to die. But impact goes up 1 for power. That's it. Wow. What is that? That doesn't seem to go up any. So why would I waste my essence in that? That seems pointless. Endurance would go up. Critical hit multiplier. Let's do that. I don't know if that was good or not, but... looks like even when I sell some of these other weapons that I find, I can just kind of buy them back from here later. So I guess that's good. Another module key, which I don't have, or I guess can't get. There's my little autosave icon, so I'm good there. So, okay. I'm a couple minutes past where I would normally cut these streams off, but I do want to go over for a moment my initial thoughts on this. I'm finding this game actually kind of frustrating. Not gonna lie. For a machine like my main character is, and maybe that's just part of it, because it's not like, I mean, it's still like a fantasy thing, right? That here's these machines walking around in 1789. But the movement feels mechanical, and it doesn't feel as... It makes an interesting feel so that it does feel like your character is reacting and controlling like a machine. But when it comes to the combat, half the time I don't feel like it's as responsive as I want it to be. Like, I'm hitting certain buttons to do something at like a moment's notice, but it doesn't react that way. So part of that might just be my own fault, and just needing to get used to how the character controls. You know, when I want to dodge, and the character doesn't dodge exactly the way I want them to when I want them to. Some of the attacks feel very... they don't feel fluid. They're very machine-like in the way that they feel. And so it's just not as fast and as... Again, I guess responsive is the only word I can use to describe it. It's not as responsive as I would expect a game like this to be and how I want it to be. Visually, I think the game looks pretty decent. I don't really have any issues with that. It looks pretty good. You know, even just standing here now, you got some clouds that are moving across the screen slightly, and, you know, the reflection off of some of the items, and, you know, the little mechanical things in our character even that are constantly moving and things like that. I think it's aesthetically, it's a very interesting looking game. I'm not anywhere in these 3 hours that really kind of gives me a whole idea of what the story is all about, other than the fact that the king seems like he's gone absolutely nuts and made all these machines to patrol the city and everything. But that's really about all we got right now. And I don't know. I feel like still I might need to adjust some of these settings a little bit more. Because it's... If I want to actually enjoy it, I think I might have to just boost some of them things up. Some of the attacks still do a lot of damage to me and take a lot of my health right away, and I feel like that's kind of ridiculous. That's that Souls-like bullshit that, you know, is in games like this, where just one or two shots and you might as well just say, fuck it, I'm dead. You know, I hate that. I'm not a fan of that. I don't mind, like this hack and slash type, gameplay, and I like the aesthetic of some of these games. I like, at least in the other game that I played, like I like the story. I feel like once I get into this a little bit and figure out what's going on with the king and all of this other stuff, there's potential for an interesting story here. I just hate that Souls-like just whip your ass for fun mentality, and that's not fun to me. So I may adjust those settings a little bit more, because I do want to enjoy this. And if that's what I got to do to enjoy it, then damn it, that's what I'm just going to have to do, I guess. So, but I guess that's going to be it for part 1. I hope to get a little bit more into this. I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? Yeah. Yeah, and I'm having just as much fun as Jim Carrey is in that scene, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that probably was hilarious and a lot of fun to film. So it might be a difference there. But anyway, yeah, I hope that when I come back for part 2, start getting into this a little bit more, and maybe I can find some enjoyment out of it. I don't hate it, but I'm not overly enjoying it. I'm kind of on the fence about it right now. So we'll see with part 2. In the meantime, tomorrow night, Swab Beardson will be back. And if you're not following Swab Beardson, you should be doing that, because he does a lot of good games over on his channel as well. He streams every Wednesday and Sunday, at least for the foreseeable future. That may be changing, but that's for him to discuss. But as it stands right now, that's currently what's going on. And he is going to be back with part 2 of Peter Jackson's King Kong on the PlayStation 2 tomorrow night. And then come right back here Thursday night, again, 11:30 p.m. Eastern start time, for part 2 of Steelrising. So, yeah, I think without further ado, that's going to be it for me tonight. So, Suave, thanks for hanging out with me all night. I hope that this is at least somewhat intriguing for you. And we'll see where it goes in part 2. It's all we can do, I guess, at this point, and just kind of hope it gets a little bit better. But until then, I will catch y'all next time.